We are in Austria at MAN's pre-press conference for IAA 2024. Journalists from all over Europe are present in Austria to take a look at the product range of MAN and Neoplan. We don't only have buses and coaches here, we also have the full range of trucks and vans. This is the pre-conference of IAA 2024, which will be in Hannover in September, and we are all excited to go there and see all these products in the fair. But now MAN are inviting us here to Austria to test drive, to feel and to see all the safety systems, which we can't do physically in the fair. So now we will take out the Neoplan Tourliner, MAN Lions Coach and the low entry version of the MAN Lion City 12E, all with the model year 2024. Before we start the video, I really hope that you will follow us here on YouTube, and also Instagram is growing. We will share great photos with you on that platform as well. Welcome to Austria. Welcome behind the steering wheel of the Neoplan Tourliner, and this is a vehicle we just barely have seen before and touched before, and Tom was the driver at that time, so today I'm the one driving this vehicle. And this is also natural because the vehicle that is also in this test today, the MAN Lion Coach, I was just on the road with that coach for 12 days around Europe. I was out for MAN filming a project called With Coach to Coast, and you should go in the MAN social media channels to check it out. But now I will see how much this Neoplan will differ from the Lions Coach. So I put it into drive. I will not release the handbrake because it's electronic, so it does it by itself. Turn on the blinker and it just releases. This is one of my favorite features with the model year 2024 from MAN and Neoplan. It's really comfortable to use, and even when you park the bus, it turns on itself. So if you forget the handbrake, everything will just automatically turn on, which is a very, very nice and safe feature. And I think safety is one of the keywords for the model year 2024. This Neoplan has 480 horsepower driven by the MAN D26 engine, and it has the 12-step manual automatic transmission. There is a lot of new safety assists in the vehicle now. Lane guard assist, traffic sign detection, cruise control is updated. It's very nice with the adaptive system. You also have the traffic jam assist, which is very, very fine to use while driving in heavy traffic. You don't have to sit and use your foot, try to accelerate and follow the braking. The vehicle does it all for you. And who loves to sit in a queue line? Not me. So that's a very, very good feature. As I can see now as a first impression, everything is the same as the MAN Lion Coach. The only thing you are buying extra is the Neoplan logo. On the steering wheel you have the Neoplan written, and everything else is very comfortable to use. I really like the new buttons in this vehicle, and the multimedia steering wheel is brilliant, and also the electronical powered steering wheel is very comfortable to use. I can now just use one finger to turn the steering wheel, and I am driving MAN as a professional coach driver in Norway, and I get big muscles when I drive those vehicles. And it's brand new from 2023, but this 2024 model year is a different story. I've always been a tiny bit skeptical for the digital mirrors. I don't like them so much. I don't like the contrast. I don't like how they not follow when you go into tunnels. The brightness is different. But when I was out driving the MAN Lions Coach for 12 days, I started to fall a little bit in love. Here we have a standing mirror to the left, wide angle on top, and the exact same on the right side. The left mirror is a little bit higher up than the right one, but it makes it naturally because when I turn my head, I don't have to adjust the level of where my eye looks. And we also have a 360 cam system here, so when I brake down to a certain speed or turn on the blinker, this will activate to show me the edges of the vehicle. Other than that, I have great vision to my left, big nice side window. We have of course an electric steering of the window. and we have good vision. But what gives me a nice feeling is that we still have one analog mirror to show the front of the vehicle. And I've been driving a lot of digital mirrors now from different brands, and there is a problem. Every time I'm driving into, for example, a washing machine or into a very narrow area, I don't see the first meter of the bus. All the way until the axle is blind spot for me. But this extra analog mirror will help me see the front of the vehicle. Another brand new feature in this vehicle is the digital display in the bus, and I really start to enjoy that a lot. To the left you have the speedometer, to the right you will see the trip counter, and in the bottom of the display you have the fuel and AdBlue, not by numbers but on bars, so you have full control of how much fuel you have left. And in the middle you see a warning system. You have now 2 green lines, and that's because I'm not touching anything on the road. If I on purpose go a little bit to the left, I will get a red warning to my left side, and that will show me that I'm touching one of the lines. So when I get the red line, the lane return assist will help me come in to the road again. The steering wheel will give me a little push back into the road, and I will also get a nice vibration in the seat. You also have the Smart Select here, and this is the LCD screen that will control the radio. You can check your navigation, but if you want to go into the menu of the bus, you have to use a menu system on the steering wheel, the multifunction steering wheel. To the right you can go into the menu for the settings of the vehicle, and to the left you can go into the menu of all the safety assist systems. Before I will give the steering wheel to Tom in the MAN Lines coach, let's take a look at the seat configuration in this fantastic Neoplan, because this coach only have 35 comfortable seats. And in many cases in vehicles like this, bus drivers are often having the best seat. But in this vehicle, it's 2+1 solution. This is just amazing. Light, big environment. Here I can raise up and down my seat. Oh, very comfortable. But one thing you can't adjust is the armrests. They are stationary. Footrest, there is this little seat pocket, small little table, USB A and C. In the roof we have some ventilation systems and some light switches. This is a very, very nice seat solution. And I wish more companies order 2+1 coaches. This is the way to get people to travel by coach. Sitting 55 people or even more together, you don't know the people, it's getting warm in the summertime, it smells everywhere. This is the way to attract people to travel by coach. In the middle door we have a toilet, and there is also a small kitchen solution. But one thing I'm a little bit surprised of is the sound levels. In the front part of the coach is very calm, quiet, but here you have much more noise than I expected.
Welcome to the MAN Line Coach 2024. Now I have to see if there is something left of this coach after 12 days with Magne behind the steering wheel. So first of all, let us check if the seatbelt is still here. Yes, it is. And it's still working. Good. Adjusting the steering wheel is quite easy. You can see I can turn it, lift it, or move it all the way in, find the right position and lock it. When I was driving a line coach before, I had to switch the gear. Here you just have to move this a little bit and then we are ready. And one other thing I can see that you also have a key. The key have always been in the MAN coach, but you had it before in the side of the steering wheel, and you also had to push a start and stop button. Now you only have the key and it's on the dashboard now. And also on this 2024 model you have a digital dashboard. You have everything is for me brand new. So I had to use a little bit time to get used to where all the buttons are and how to maneuver everything. Magne have already told you a lot about the Neoplan Tourliner. Dashboard is exactly the same, so we don't have to go in details here. One thing that I can mention is that you don't have the 360 view of the coach here, you only have the digital mirrors. And I have to say, even if Magne is starting to get used to digital mirrors, I still need sometimes to feel comfortable. I had an experience earlier today where I was waiting to see if the road was clear for me, and I could see in the mirror something that looks like a vehicle. I didn't see what it was, so I lost my chance to just drive out on the road quite fast and easily. One thing I don't hear when I'm sitting here is the noise. I was sitting in the back of the coach for approximately half an hour before I changed to the driver position, and I could hear the gear and the noise from the engine, also from the driveline. So it's a little bit more noisy in the passenger part of the bus than it is here in the driver area. They have done a really good job in the isolation of this part, and still have a little bit more work to do on the passenger part of the coach. I have only been driving this for a couple of minutes, but already now I feel like home. It's so easy to handle. You know exactly where you have the coach. You don't have to look in the mirror all the time, because you have the feeling of the coach is on the right position in the road. You also have a feeling of the speed you are driving in. It's really easy to get used to it and to feel at home. There's a detail that are missing. When you're using the retarder in the past, you could press it down, and then when you need to release it, you just press the button on the side of it, and then it was rolling out. Here, when you use the retarder, you have to push it up 4, 5, 6 times before you get to 0 again. And you can take it all the way up and then go to 0, but it's unnecessary way to do it. Or you can just push the throttle as well. That is something that I really don't like. In the past, or in other brands that I have been driving, it's quite easy to find the range, what you have left of fuel, so you know how far you can drive. Here on this one, I had a little bit struggling to find it. Now we have been looking into the dashboard. We try to find a range, how many kilometers we have left, and we cannot find it. So it seems like they are missing this part of the program. Up to MAN to see if they can put it in for the next upgrade.
And the last vehicle that's present here on the test track is the low entry version of the MAN Lion City 12E. But I will not deep dive into this bus at all, because there will be a different video from exactly this bus very soon later this summer. Thank you so much for watching the video here today. And before we quit, I just want to say that MAN wanted to show the new Skyliner here today, but they didn't get it completely ready. But they say that the driver compartment is now getting bigger. Let's hope that's true. Thank you so much for watching the video here today. And if you like what you see, click the button below. It's called subscribe, and then you will see all the future videos from us in Bussmagasinet. Until next time, drive safely. Have a great day.